Alright folks, welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4. We are gonna make this episode more orientated to building up settlements, because seems like it could be a bit confusing. So hopefully this can be somewhat of a amateur guide, coming from me anyway. Basically, once you've done all your pressing Garvey stuff and he's headed to Sanctuary, you can speak to him, and he'll tell you talk to Sturgis if you wanna basically build up the settlement. Basically, the first thing is you've got to build beds, so you've got to build 5 beds. That's straightforward enough in the workshop.
Now, the trick with water pumps is to find a good spot.
Okay.
Someplace you can
Just go in
dig
here,
around.
simple enough. Furniture. Beds and pick of beds. And you have to build 5 of those. I've just placed all the beds in here, for the time being. Next you've got to get yourself a water purifier. It's the same again. Only that's under resources, water, and then you pick whatever one you want for such your needs. Of course you're gonna need power. So build that up first. And that should be you. This one, that's relatively simple. So basically for the water, you just need to fire something in water, effectively, as you guessed. So down here's usually the kind of closest source. And then get your cables and hook it all up. Naturally you need a fair bit of copper to do this. So I've managed to get to here basically. So attach wire, and we'll attach the wire all the way to there, and it won't work. Try that. God damn. Because that's in the way. Yeah, these things don't stretch very far, unfortunately. That's good. Yeah, you basically just do this for pretty much all of this. I may actually change the position of this. I just wonder if we could pull cables through walls, and naturally we can't. So what I'm actually going to do is move this away out here. That'll be fine. And let's place that there. Cable might not reach. Just for the time being, we'll just attach this to here. Fine, no, you know what, we're going to scrap this. Scrap this one here. Then we'll see if this works alright. And it's just naturally not going to happen. Fair enough. So just get another pylon. And that can bridge the gap for now anyway. Now we will do the same again. There we go, we've now got a fresh flow of water. So you just notice that our happiness is at 22% just now. Which is pretty goddamn shit. That should hopefully start to rise. So let's go speak to Sturgis
I feel
again.
better already. knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low.
Yep.
If we're gonna settle here, we need to get some crops established.
Precisely. What kind of crops?
What kind of crops are you looking for?
It doesn't much matter. Potatoes, mute fruit, corn, whatever you can get to grow.
Precisely. So basically, it looks like it's just marked.
Please, just...
What's this guy? Why is it
I
giving
need to
me
be
all
alone
this
right now.
talk?
I just need to trade gear with you.
This guy got something that...
I hope you find your son.
Right, so basically... there's some melons behind here. But what we're gonna go get is tattos or tatoes or something like that. You go to 10 Pines Bluff. You come across this in part of a mission for Preston Garvey, so you will get there eventually. It's like very early on in Preston Garvey's, in fact the first mission after me and Concord. So that's us at 10 Pines Bluff. Basically from here you can just grab some potato
Seems to be
plants.
growing well.
And that's fairly straightforward. Leave them with something. Or next to nothing. In fact, I think I'll fuck them. Because Sanctuary's going to be my
You know what I
main,
call a good day? One that
my main kind of place. For now anyway. So let's just fast travel back.
ends without an...
Right. So from here, just go to your workshop. I've just clicked the wrong button. And from there, as you can see up top, right, well the top kind of area that we've only got we've got a very little supply of food. Basically these melons is what it is. That's pretty much it. Any resources, any food, why are these not appearing? And find potato basically. What's the difference between these? Nothing. And then all you have to really do is plant them. Wherever you see fit. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually plant them in this garden, I think. Even though our power line runs through here. That's fine. There's no real difference between these, just maybe something to keep it looking fresh, I don't know. But if we can just get supplies, some food being supplied to us then, that'll be easy peasy. I'm going to just plant all of these. I don't think the spacing really matters, but for the sake of realism, I'm going to do it. There we go, there's all our potato plants planted. Now, I think we need to get another farmer in here, otherwise he'll end up dying and pretty much dying. And so anyway, what did that say? I just completely missed it. The happiness is rising anyway, that's what that says. Up top right. So I'm going to move all our melons over here. I'm going to just pretty much plant these right up the middle or not. Can all be planted in dirt, come on. Keep everything in the same place, why not? Yeah, we're producing just enough food now to feed everybody. Straight enough. Straightforward enough. know what, we'll just stick this in between. Can I put these in between any of them? And that's us. So we'll just jump out of the menu and go back and speak to Sturgis, I suppose. Is he on the outside? No, he's on the inside. Hello?
Hey, Sturgis.
Now, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go with this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
Oh, sure, plenty.
What
time-
What sort of
Kind.
defenses did you have in mind?
Walls,
By myself.
sandbags,
No
turrets,
power,
whatever you can put together.
Fancy minigun, just a pipe pistol, and one
Turrets and the likes.
bullet.
So
I might not look it.
I
but
did set
back
this
in
up
the day,
way back at the
I
start,
hit quite the shot.
but it's pretty damn useless. But
You're tied to this place.
Hey,
kid.
Sturgis.
Your
That'll
energy.
help make everyone feel a little more secure. Thanks. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
what's next?
What next?
Well, I guess figuring out how to get back to living instead of just surviving. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows too. Some of the walls actually come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
And that's sanctuary complete. That's basically a kind of tutorial. But that's like as far in depth as it goes. I don't really think it goes any depth about. Well, it won't go any depth about building up your own like actual structures. Press the wrong button again. Ooh. Right, so our defense is still pretty poor. We can actually scrap this. But yeah, we're producing most of the basics. We've got 5 people supplying 6 food, 10 water, 5 power, 2 defense, which is the issue right now. Everything's pretty much set up in this one place, so what I want to try and do is perhaps get a wee turret. Produce 5. Laser turret. What the fuck? Spotlight. Ah. These things don't actually need power, so they're fairly. Well, they look fairly handy. Produces 8 circuitry. Requires 2 circuitry. Yeah. So that requires 4. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get this basic little thing. I'm gonna place one of them there. They just spin. And that'll do it just now, because this is like the main area where we're currently kind of living. Move this slightly. So keep these there. And that supplies us with what I believe to be plenty of defence. For the moment anyway. Now if you're wondering how you allocate jobs to folk, that is also relatively straightforward. Basically you just get in your kind of workshop menu, walk up to somebody and hit A or X if you're playing with a PS4, or well I don't know what it'll be for PC, and hit command, and you basically just go to the thing that you want them to work on. That could be a farmer or whatever. And basically just come right over here and click a sign. And that's it. They should come over and start to work. And it'll say up top, this resource is now assigned. So somebody should start coming up farming that now.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna...
Yeah, hey, I know I haven't been pulling my weight around here, and I'm really trying to do better.
Right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and get
Come on, there's nothing to apologize for.
John Long
Let's trade some
You
things.
worry about
some very basic armor. We're gonna just hand it over to him so he can, you know, be protected.
Our little sanctuary
See
if we
revival
put that
project
on.
really helped. Takes my mind off things. Okay. Thanks.
I'd like to
course.
trade some items.
Okay, so that's not worked. Fair enough. So he might not. He might not. Gonna get. Ah, there we
Don't
go. So
have
we actually need
for
to
our
tell him to equip it.
always.
She's working through the loss in
Yeah.
her own
Okay.
way.
Fair enough.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
You actually need to tell them to equip it. So basically, go over into their inventory and Y or triangle or whatever. I'm gonna give him one of those over. Tell him to equip that. Oh yeah, I forgot we had one of those. Give him some bird armor to wear. Not chest piece. Alright.
Yeah?
It looks like a bit of an idiot,
I'm busy.
but he's gonna be your guardsman. And what we might actually, I think we're alright because of these two things, which are causing me massive fucking lag, frame drops. Might be alright for those because of those. They will offer pretty good defense. But I think we're pretty much out of people to use. If you want to bring in fresh people, gonna need a recruitment radio beacon, and that's usually one of the, well, could be one of the first things we want to buy, or build anyway. But it's pretty hard to come across crystal and copper, these being two of the kind of harder things. But if you're struggling to find something, you can see down at the bottom it says tag for search, RB. That puts the wee question mark thing next to it. What that does is basically, when you're out exploring, any items, any junk items that you come across that have those in them, will have a wee magnifying glass next to them, which makes it slightly easier to find things that you're short on, and something fairly handy for you to use. But basically, I think that's about it. It's the very basics of building your settlement up, getting all your defences up and running, assigning jobs and whatnot. But yeah, I think that's probably about it. It's enough to get most settlements running. And because we've got two folk actually working this now, we actually make a bit more food. So yeah, I think our settlement's fairly well set. Current people in it should be a bit happier. Anyway folks, that's the basics on building up a settlement. Thank you very much for watching. remember to hit that like, subscribe, comment if you want to know something I maybe never went into. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you later. Bye bye.